Hey guys, what is up? It is Nixter28 here, and I am here with another YouTube video. I'm going to recap the NFC/AFC championship games. Let's begin with the Rams and the Saints. Taking a look at the stats. LA outgained the Saints 378 yards to 290. Passing yards, they had 301 to 242, and they outrushed the Saints by a bit, 77 to 48. Average yards per play was 5.6 for the Rams and 4.5 for the Saints. Each team had an interception each. 2 sacks allowed by the Saints to LA's 1. And the Saints were actually more efficient on third down at 42%. Rams held the ball for 2 minutes longer, and 7 penalties for the Rams, and 1 absolutely atrocious penalty that was not called. So the Rams should have had 8. As for the stats for the Rams individually, we had Jared Goff, 25 of 40, passing, 257 yards, touchdown and a pick. CJ Anderson rushed for 44 yards. And then Todd Gurley only had 4 carries for 10 yards, kind of surprising. Receiving, Brandon Cooks had 107 yards, 7 receptions on 8 targets. Reynolds had 4 catches, 74 yards. Gerald Everett, 2 for 50. Robert Woods, 6 for 33. And even Sam Shields caught a pass. That's kind of weird. I didn't realize that till looking back at the stats. Interceptions, John Johnson had 1. And then as for tackles, Corey Littleton led the way. And sacks, Ndamukong Suh had a sack and a half. And then as for special teams, Greg Zuerlein hit on all of his field goals, including the game winner. And there's only 2 actual kickoff returns in this game. 1 punt return, 1 kickoff return. But for the Rams, that was kind of surprising. Here's the Saints stats. 26 for 40 for Drew Brees, 249 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an INT. Mark Ingram only rushed for 31 yards. Alvin Kamara rushed for 15. Receiving, Kamara, 11 catches, 96 yards. Ted Ginn, 3 for 58. Michael Thomas, 4 for 36. So they didn't really do enough on offense in this game, even though the refs are at fault for that atrocious pass interference. Defensively, Ted Ginn and Taysom Hill had a fumble apiece, but they recovered it. 1 interception by Demario Davis, and then he also led the team in tackles with 9. PJ Williams had 7. He was just arrested recently. It's not good. Let's see, Marshawn Lattimore had 5, and also Eli Apple with 4 tackles. And Von Bell suffered an injury in this game. So that is that. And then here's kicking and special teams. So overall, I would say both teams played well enough to make this game interesting. There's not really a whole lot for me to say about it besides that hasn't already been said. Yeah, this game did go to overtime, which was cool, but it really shouldn't have. Yeah, the Rams are moving on to the Super Bowl. As for the Patriots and the Chiefs, New England pulled one out of their ass, excuse my language, and they won this game, gaining 524 yards total to the Chiefs 290, so way more yards, and passing 348 to 249. New England outgained them. Rushing yards, they had 176 that did the Patriots, and only 41 for the Chiefs. Average yards per play, actually the Chiefs did better there, 6.2 to 5.6. And then no fumbles, 2 interceptions for Tom Brady, and the Chiefs allowed 4 sacks, not a single sack allowed by New England. So I think their offensive line deserves more credit than it actually got. Got like no credit. All the credit went to Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, which shouldn't, or most of it did. New England was very efficient on third down, 68% to the Chiefs 44, and had the ball for almost 44 minutes. And yeah, there's the penalties there. Another bad call in this game. Passing, Tom Brady, 348 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks, completing 30 of his 46 passes. Sony Michel rushed for 113 yards on 29 carries, 2 touchdowns, 3.9 average. Rex Burkhead had 2 key touchdowns there at the end. He had the game-winning touchdown. And then James White chipped in as well in the running game. Julian Edelman had 96 yards and 7 catches, leading the way. Big Gronk, 79 yards, 6 receptions, and James White, again, chipping in the receiving game. As for turnovers, there was a forced fumble by Kyle Van Noy, and he also led the team in tackles. And the Patriots defense did play well in the first half. I'll give them credit. And there's punting. And all I gotta say is the Patriots moving on to another Super Bowl. Third year in a row. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye, guys.